Hello everyone, welcome to Pirate Science. I'm really excited to start another week of cool videos online with you guys. Let's see who's here today. Chloe is here. Hello Chloe. And hello to Cora. Cora is my neighbor. She lives right over there through the wall. That way. Hi Cora. Tucker is here, Gianna, Stella, hey guys, and Sky, hello. Okay, so, I got a fun little project for us to do today, but before we go through that, I'd like to just kind of go through the basics. First, remember, Incorvia.com, and that is your place to go for all pirate related science stuff. Go there, check out the cool links, games, videos, which obviously you're watching right now, so thumbs up to you guys. So go check out mrincorvia.com. That's where all the stuff is. And also, I would like to remind you that when you email me cool stuff, I will put it on the stream. So, for example, last week, we made some ecospheres where we went to the river, we gathered some plants, and we put them into a jar to see if they could become like a self-sustaining ecosystem. I didn't bring it. I'll show you next week. Mine are they're okay. They're starting to look a little like browner than green, so I'm wondering if maybe I need to do something to help them out a little bit. But Dagny did this also last week. So what she did was she went down to, looks like the river. I see some river rocks there. And she gathered up some plants. And you can see that she had maybe a rough time of it because it looks like she has a broken hand. Poor Dagny. And she put together her own ecosphere. Look at this guy. Let me make that a little bigger here. That's pretty cool. That is like, honestly, better than the one that I did. I mean, you can see that there are quite some living plants going on in there, and mine were like really clogged together. Hers looks like a beautiful little river scene. So, Dagny, good job. Looks amazing. Hello, Mason. Good to have you with us today. Okay, so today's project. We are going to wear some pigment. Today we are going to do what are called eco prints. Eco prints are where you take some things from nature. Like, so this is a orange flower petal. Here is another flower. This one is purple, like my shirt, see? And some leaves. I got some leaves. You go out, you gather some colorful things from nature, and we're going to print them onto a shirt. This is less of a STEM project, which is science, technology, engineering, and what does the M stand for? Magic. Right. Science, technology, engineering, and math. And this is more of a STEAM project. So the A inside stands for art. It's kind of like bringing together peanut butter and jelly. Two great things work together really well. Okay. Oh, and Turner is here. Hello, Turner. You are late. Please go get yourself a tardy slip from the office. Okay. Things you're going to need today. You are going to need to get yourself a nice cotton shirt. Now, the printing works better on linen. If you can find yourself a linen shirt, woo, go for it. But I found a cotton shirt. You can see that I have already started. I put some, I'll show you. These are some of the prints. These are some of the flowers I gathered from outside. We're going to do a little bit more of that today. Okay, so you need yourself a white cotton shirt. I washed this and I threw some bleach and soap and really kind of like did a long wash of it so that it was really clean. You get out any kind of like materials that might have been in the shipping packing process or whatever. So you need one of these, a shirt. Cora says it's math, Captain. It's not magic. Pfft. You know, sometimes math kind of seems like magic, you know? It's like, how does 1 and 1 become 2? Magic. Okay, so you need something to print on. You're going to go out and get some pretty flowers and leaves. Now, what I did was I went around my neighborhood. I got some things that you probably recognize. Look at that. What is this, guys? What is that? Starts with the D. I got a couple of those. Got some different leaves. And look how they're different colors. This one is like a brownish red, see? And these, of course, are just green. Why in nature do we have things that are just like different colors all the time? We'll talk about that today. I also grabbed some flowers. This was off of a crabapple tree. See? These trees are right across the street from where Cora lives. And some flowers. Some I grabbed from my... Cora says dandelion. That's exactly what it is. This is a dandelion. Bright and beautiful and yellow. Okay? Now some flowers I thought were really beautiful. Like look at this petal. Pink. And like this. And these guys, what I did was I walked up to the house and knocked on the door and I said, "Hello, I am a pirate, but I am also a STEM teacher and I am going to do a stream today. Would you mind if I harvested 1 or 2 of your flowers?" And they said, everyone said, I did this to 3 different houses and they all said yes. So guys, don't steal what isn't yours, even though it's growing out in the, outside. Make sure that you have permission to take something growing on someone else's property. So ask them, and I only said 1 or 2, and they were like, okay, sure. Don't take someone's whole garden, guys, to make your prints. Now, if you have a garden, now is a good time to harvest some flowers so that you can make some prints, okay? So you need to go out and get some living things. Pink. You will also need to get yourself a bowl. And inside here, I'm going to show you. Let's see. Okay, inside this bowl, I have some flowers soaking already. And they are soaking inside a solution. It is a solution of half vinegar, half water. You can use any amount you want, but it's just half of it is going to be vinegar and half of it is going to be water. So it kind of dilutes the acid a little bit, and this is going to help free up the pigment. Okay? There you go. Looks like Turner is breathing. Good job, Turner. It is important to remember to breathe. Okay? So I am soaking these inside my solution of vinegar and water. Let's put a couple more in here. I like this big guy, this pink guy. Put that guy in there. The acid is going to just kind of like help loosen up the pigment. Okay. So we're going to set this aside for now. What else are you going to need? You are going to need some paper towels. Okay, get some paper towels, guys. You need this so that when you take your flour out of the solution, you need to dry it off. Okay? You're going to need some tape. Now, I got some electric tape because electric tape will hold the flowers down in place, but it will not, it will come off of the fabric very easily. So I got some electric tape. Okay. So you need some electric tape. You're going to need a hammer. Okay. I think that having like a rubber mallet might work best, but I don't have a rubber mallet. What I do have is a hammer. So you're going to need a hammer. And I think that is all the stuff you need. So let's take a look. Last, you're going to need to have something hard to pound the hammer on. I brought this brick inside because I don't think pounding on my table is going to do my table. I think it says it's just like a plastic table. So I brought a brick in so that I can hammer on the brick. You need something really hard to hammer on. You can use a good sturdy workbench. You can go outside and hammer on the ground. You need something hard to hammer on. Nice and flat and hard. Okay, so let's do the project and then we'll talk about what happened. How did it work? And why are plants different colors? And why are flowers different colors? And what is a flower? We'll talk about those kinds of things, okay? Stella says, cute pug. You know what? My pug, she is asleep right now. She just had her lunch. So she's taking a little puppy nap right now. Sorry, Stella. Stella always wants to see my pug. I'll try to bring her next time. Okay. So let me show you what's going on here. Okay, so I have my solution of vinegar and water. These flowers have been soaking in there for about 15 minutes. I think last night I did an hour. So hopefully, not an hour, a half hour. I did a half hour. So hopefully this will work. Okay, this is only the second time I've done this, guys. So everybody take your fingers and cross them that this turns out pretty well. Okay, and if it doesn't turn out well, that's okay. The important thing is that we try and we do our best and we learn whether it works or it doesn't work. So I have my bowl here, and what I'm going to do is let's get these flowers that I have not soaked. I'm going to put them over here just to get them away. And I'm going to take my paper towels and lie them out here. I'm going to take my flowers. Okay. And I am going to lay them out. Oh, I just want to show you a couple of extra flowers here. So this guy right here, not being a little, it's not too fuzzy. I'll show you in the big camera. Okay. These little guys, look at these little guys. I didn't need permission for these because these guys were tiny little weeds that I thought were really pretty. They were growing in my front lawn, right next to the dandelions. So I grabbed some of those too. Hello, Henry Reagan. I see you typing H and hi all over the place. I think once is good enough. And tomorrow is Turner's birthday. Turner, you should show up tomorrow for Coding with Captain, and we will make you a quick birthday app in Scratch, okay? But you have to show up tomorrow and remind me it's your birthday, and we'll make you a birthday app. Okay, so hello, Aiden. Good to have you. Okay, so this guy, little weed, a little flower growing outside, so I grabbed him too. Okay, let us see. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your flowers. Here is a dandelion, okay? And we're going to just put it onto the paper towel. Look at this. Try to soak off as much of that vinegar as we can. We want them to be dry, not like dried in the sun, but we just want them to be not soaking with vinegar and water anymore. So we're just going to dab that. Here is that pink flower. Do the same thing. Both sides. This one didn't soak as long, so we'll see what happens with that guy. Here is that purple flowers. Get all that vinegar off. Both sides. Okay. Oh my goodness, Stella, so many turtles. So many turtles. Turner says, okay, Turner, how old are you turning tomorrow? If I had to guess, I would say you are turning 11. Are you turning 11 tomorrow, Turner? Or is it 10? Okay. Wiping off the orange flowers. Look at that orange flower. That is a pretty color. Okay. Let me get some more paper towels here. Here is the big green leaf. Pulled this guy off of one of the bushes by my yard. That has a lot of moisture on it. Let's dab that down. Yep, no reason to. Turtles are awesome, but no reason to fill my entire chat up with them. Okay, so here's a nice leaf we have. Okay. Now inside these leaves and flowers, there are chemical substances called pigments. Pigments are what absorb the light in a particular way. Different wavelengths. Some light is long, other waves are really short and tiny, and depending on which wavelengths of light that this leaf absorbs, it shows a different color. So we have these green pigments because it absorbs particular amounts of light. Okay, same with these flowers. Okay, and is the pigment chemicals inside here that we want to transfer from the flower onto our piece of fabric that we want to wear. Okay, let's keep going. So here is a leaf. Get that guy dried off. Oh, and here are the crab apple. These are the crab apple flowers. I really like these. They are so beautiful outside. Cora can tell you. She has like 6 or 7 beautiful crabapple trees right outside of her house. So let's just kind of mop those off. Put those down to dry. Here is another dandelion. Let's get another one of those done. Stella says she loves almost everything. That's good, Stella. The world needs people who are able to be excited about things. Okay, another one of these pretty purple flowers. I really like these guys. I only got 2 of them. Dry them off. Chloe has crabapple trees too. Do they have the pretty pink flowers on them right now? See, like this? This is not a crabapple flower. This one. These really bright pink ones. These are more of like a blue pink. Okay, good. Oh, let's get this one last pink flower. This one soaked a little bit more than the other one, so this might transfer better. Okay, here we go. We got all of my flowers here. Put that aside. Don't need the vinegar anymore, so we'll put that away over here. I'm going to take my flowers. I'm going to fold this guy in half. I'm going to just kind of like give them one last chance to give up their water and their vinegar because we want them to be somewhat dry, okay? Press, press, press. Cora says, but in the fall we have gross cherry things on the sidewalks that we step on. I know, I remember that. They do that. What happens is the flowers attract pollinators like bees, and they see the beautiful colors of a flower. There it is in that camera. Here it is in this camera. And what happens is the flowers are bright, beautiful colors so that they attract pollinators. The pollinators fly into the flower. They grab up some of the pollen for food, and then they fly to other flowers, spreading the flower into into other of the same kind of plant. And then what happens is, when that happens, the flowers become those fruits, or sometimes seeds. Dandelions, when they get pollinated, what do they they become those things that you blow the seeds everywhere, right? That's how flowers get fertilized. They attract pollinators, which then help them reproduce, create fruits and seeds. So those gross things you see on the ground, that is when a pollinator was attracted to the beautiful flower. It gathered the pollen and pollinated another one of its same species. I froze you. You are frozen. You know what, Stella? That is okay. You know, I just saw Frozen 2 the other day. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But you know what? I didn't think it was as good as Frozen 1. Frozen 1 is still my jam. Love that one. Okay. So here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to grab... This is our shirt that we're going to use. I just bought a blank... Yeah, it was just a white cotton shirt. I got this from Target. You can probably find them at Walmart or other similar stores. What we're going to do is we are going to put it down. Oh, look, I got some vinegar on my table. It leaked through the paper towel. So let me just... I don't want to get any vinegar on my shirt. So I'm just going to rub this down a little bit. Probably this table is going to smell like vinegar for months. Cora likes Frozen 2 better than Frozen 1. Well, Cora, it's okay to be wrong. You know, every once in a while you can be wrong about something. But Frozen 1 is definitely better than Frozen 2. Okay. That was a joke. But not that Frozen 1 is better than Frozen 2. That's not a joke. Okay. We are going to take our shirt. We're going to lay it down here. I'm going to move my flowers out of the way. Okay, so here we are. We're going to lay it out. We're going to spread it out. We're going to pick some of our flowers. Let's get this guy. Okay, this is our crab apple one. Put that down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our tape and we're going to tape the flower down. It doesn't need to be, boy, if I can find where this tape starts. There it is. You just need to make sure that it stays in place, okay? Cora says no. Okay. Uh-oh. I might need to get some scissors. Everyone, commercial break. I need to get some scissors. Okay, commercial break is over. Got some scissors. Nope, not scratch, not video, not end scene. There we are. Okay. Commercial break is over. Here we go. So, we're going to cut some of my electric tape. And I am going to tape the flower right down onto my shirt. Okay? Just like this. Let's do one flower and see if it works. Okay? Now you have to, and we take the shirt, and I'm going to grab my brick. This is my hammering brick. Okay? And I'm going to put one side of the shirt, not like both sides of the shirt. Just I'm going to open up the shirt. See how I'm doing? I'm down here in the camera. Put one side, okay? So, but we're going to turn around. There we go. Okay. So now we have the tape side is down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute my mic for this because it's going to be loud. And I hope that the whole camera, we're going to smash this up here. Okay. And we are going to, we're going to smash this down with a hammer. Okay? It's going to be loud. I'm going to mute my mic. Okay, so that was loud. And what happened here is, we can pull back. There we go. Look at that. Okay, let's go to the big camera here. See, that was the flower. So what the pigment, the chemicals inside that made the color, that transformed the flower from into, like, gave it its color. We have soaked it in vinegar, so the kind of got loose, and then we smashed those plant cells open, and the pigment is left on our shirt. You can see here, down here is a little bit of the green brown that was the stem, and then up here is the purple. See, here are some of the other flowers that I did. Okay. Yeah, one of the, I know that when I was hammering, the camera like slid off. Here, I'll show you. This is my other camera. It's a web camera that I have taped onto a tripod. So it sits here, and then it like moved around when I was hammering. Okay, let's do another flower. I want to do one of the dandelions because they are so bright. Let's see which one looks the biggest. They're both about the same size. I think that this one looks a little more yellow, so we'll do that one. Okay, so again, what we're going to do is we are going to transfer the pigment of the flower onto our shirt. Okay, so we're going to put our shirt down like this, and we are going to take our flower and we're going to put it right on top of where we want it. And now I am going to take some tape, and I might need a couple pieces of tape this time. So let's cut one. Okay. And you know what? This time I don't want any of the stem. I just want the yellow. So I'm going to like snip off the stem. Put it aside. Okay, let me see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to grab another piece of tape. All right, we're getting ready here. Okay, I'm excited for this one. Now we're going to smash that pigment onto our shirt. Here is our smashing station. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to put it there, one side only. Look how that is, like this bump right here, that is the dandelion, okay? I'm going to grab the hammer. Now the camera is probably going to go shaking and go crazy again, but that's okay. I'm going to mute my microphone again because it is still very loud. Here we go. I think that that looks a lot like a dandelion. I hope this turns out cool. Okay, so let's flip this over. Peel off. And look at this, all the smashed flour comes with it. There we go. Let's get some of this. Here is the smashed flour. Okay. And look at this. The pigment came right off. It looks like a dandelion. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It looks a little more brown in the camera, but guys, from here, it looks really yellow. I think that looks great. Okay? So there we go. It looks great. So here we go. We got so far. Now, I've just been smashing these in any kind of random order. What I think you can do is you can take your flowers and arrange them in some better way, Anne would probably be a lot better at designing something cool. I just want to show you how you smash it onto the pigment on. Now, you know what? Chloe asks a super question. What happens when you wash it? Well, Chloe, there is a very good chance that a lot of this pigment might be washed away. I don't know if you've ever had like jeans that you get grass stains on, and then you have that green grass stained onto your pants. And then you throw it in the wash, and then it comes out, and the grass stains. Where did they go? So that is a very good question. So I would wash this maybe with just some cool water, and maybe avoid using some heavy detergents. You can also, instead of making a shirt, you could make a flag, something that doesn't have to be washed. And then, you could just look at it forever, okay? Okay. Yes. So Amelia reminds us that after my stream at 2:00, Art with Anne is having a stream. So I'm very excited about that. Also, the big exciting news for streaming, Answer streaming this week, is that on Friday, with Get Outside and Get Active with Alyssa and Heather, there is a special guest. I'll give you a hint. The special guest once taught PE at Answer Charter School. So, if you know who it is, you are probably also very excited, okay? I am very excited. I'm going to tune in. That is Friday afternoon. You should check it out. So, guys, I'm going to have to go. But I'm going to smash some more flowers and leaves onto my shirt. And I want you to also make yourself a shirt or make yourself a flag, something, and make sure that you email it to me, okay? Send it to Incorvia at answercharterschool.org. Right now, everyone, I need you to call your parents. Say, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, I need to make an eco print. Go outside, get some flowers, and smash them onto something, and send me a picture of you wearing it or holding it up. I want to see it. And Aiden says not Friday, it's Thursday. Thank you, Aiden. You are right. I was thinking end of the week, and you know what? My end of the week now is Thursday. So on Thursday there is a special guest. Okay, make sure you guys check it out. Okay. So take a picture of you with your eco prints, with that pigment that you've used to dye something. Wear it, display it, email it to me, and I will show everyone on the stream, okay? I should have a prize. I'll think of a prize for the person with the coolest eco print, okay? All right. Art with Anne is at 2:00 today. Make sure you go to her website, and make sure you go to mrincorvia.com, so that way you can check out all the other fun, cool games. Okay? The M in Mr. Incorvia is not there. So yeah, my email is not Mr. Incorvia. My email is rincorvia. So just R for Richard. My last name, Incorvia, at answercharterschool.org. My website address is mrincorvia.com. Go there for all your fun STEM needs. All right. Guys, had a lot of fun. Tomorrow is Coding with Captain, 1:00. Thursday, 1 o'clock is Answer Plays Minecraft. It's been super seeing you all. Have a great week. It's so beautiful outside. Go get some flowers. Go make some eco prints, okay? Bye-bye, guys. This is an announcement at the end of the show, which reminds you to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys. Smash that like button. Click that subscribe button. All the cool kids are doing it. End of announcement.